Hi everyone. So in this particular video, we will see one of the problem and we will try to fix that. So in one of the video, PPC endpoint, one person asked why I want to access a specific buckets and dynamo tables through endpoints. Kindly guide me. So we had in the VPC endpoint video, we had covered that how can we access S3 services without having the net from our PC private AC instances, we can access the S3 service and through we will use the concept of VPC endpoint. Correct? But here, this particular user want to access the specific buckets out of just suppose that I have created 4 or 5 buckets, correct? So out of all these 5 buckets, he just want to fetch only one bucket and did not want to get the access of all. So just suppose I have created these 2 buckets and he want to get the access of 101 only. He does not want to get the access of 100. So that's the concept he wants, correct? So let's get into the infrastructure. I have already done all the infrastructure creation here. So we will just understand the concept here. Okay. So here I have created VPC. So we have this endpoint VPC we have created. You can create it by clicking on the create VPC and passing the configurations like your name, and then the CIDR blocks and all those details we can pass. And then you can for that creation of the VPC, and you can watch the complete video of this VPC endpoint, correct, here on my YouTube channel. So you can check out this VPC endpoint video, correct. So now moving forward, we have created this subnets. So in this for endpoint VPC, we have created 2 of the subnet, public subnet and private subnet. These are the 2 subnets, and then there are 2 route tables, private route table and public route table. Then there is one internet gateway endpoint IGW we have mentioned, and this IGW is attached with the VPC. What we have created this endpoint VPC, correct? You can see 032, that is the ID, and with which it is attached. Once we had this infrastructure ready, we have created these 2 EC2 machines, public one and private one. These 2 are running one, and then I have connected these EC2 instances from my local system. So to access the S3 service, we had to get the access of this credentials, correct? So for that, we have created one IAM role, and here you will see that these are 2 IAM roles. Actually, let me get into the role. Continue. And here I have created one role as named with all S3. That means this particular IAM role will have access of all the S3 buckets. So here you will see I have used the S3 full access here, and in the inline, it's the AWS managed policy. So here if you see it's the S3 star, that means either it can list, delete, modify, all kind of operations can be performed within the S3 buckets. And the resources is star, that means then how many numbers the number of buckets which are present in S3 service, it will list down all, and the action can be performed over all the S3 buckets. So when I attach this particular role, all S3 to my EC2 instance, that is the private one. So I was able to list down all the S3 buckets. As you can see, when I have connected my public EC2 machine first, to do this, I have just connected first public EC2 machine, and then once my first EC2 machine is connected, then I have connected the private EC2 machine. How this can be achieved? For that, you can watch out my VPC endpoint video, and here you will get the full details. How can we do that, correct? So once I have connected this private EC2 machine, I have done AWS S3 ls command from here. And you can see that I was able to list down all these 2 buckets, correct? So when I did AWS S3 ls here, we were able to see all these 2 buckets. But now we wanted that we only want the access of 101. We don't want to see 100, correct? So for that, what I did, I have created another role, and that is called as a specific S3. And here rather than having AWS managed policy, I have created the customer managed, that's the inline policy. And here all the permissions are same, actions are same, but these all actions can be performed over the bucket 101 only. So in the resources, rather than having a star, so I have modified this and I have specified only one bucket. If you want to do the same kind of actions for multiple buckets, you can make it as a list down list, and here you can pass multiple ARNs, correct? So now I have attached this a specific S3 role with my private EC2 machine. You can modify your roles from in the security. In the SE2, you will get into the security. You can click on the modify IAM role, and from here you can modify your roles. So I have attached a specific S3, and then with the help of a specific S3 access role, I am able to list down only bucket which is named with 101, correct? As you can see, when I did AWS S3 LNS 100, I'm not able to see any objects within the bucket. But when I did AWS S3 LS for 101, I was able to see the demo.pem, the object which is uploaded within this bucket. But when I did the AWS S3 LS, you can see it resulted into the error access denied. So now I'm able to access the specific bucket details only, correct? So this is how you can do all these things. So thank you. We will come with another problem and solution in next video. So thank you till the time. Bye bye.